Hello friends, Misty here with Queen Bee's Vintage. Welcome to or welcome back to our channel. I know I have been away for a while. I apologize for that. We are still working on the master bedroom makeover, and there have just been a lot of hiccups along the way. As you know, with social distancing and the COVID-19, our kids are distance learning, so that has entailed a lot of emailing with teachers, sending in assignments, things that I have to be responsible for, that has taken up some of my time during the days. And my older corgi, my precious Mr. Stubbs, was diagnosed with a cancerous tumor on his parathyroid gland. So he had to have a major surgery to have the gland and the tumor removed, and that has required a lot of visits to the vet and a lot of my time making sure he is recuperating. So there's just been a lot going on, but I am bringing you a master bedroom bed makeover. It is a trash to treasure. It is a bed I picked up at a yard sale last summer, and I am going to be repainting it and giving it a makeover in this video. So I hope you guys will enjoy the tutorial today. I want to thank you all for those of you that have placed online orders with us. Wow, thank you so much for all of your support and encouragement. We really appreciate you. I've been trying to get those orders out as quickly as possible, so I hope you guys are receiving your merchandise in a timely manner. And I'm sorry I've been a little bit slower on responding to comments, both here and on our social media pages. Bear with me, guys. I'm doing the best I can. But thank you all for reaching out. Some of you have reached out in concern, wondering if we were all okay. And yes, we're all healthy and safe. So thank you for your concern. We appreciate you. I hope all of you are doing well. Before we jump into the tutorial, I do want to give a shout out to a newer YouTuber that I have discovered, and I have been binge watching her videos. I think she is wonderful. Her name is Leslie, and her channel is called A Charming Abode, and she has some wonderful decorating videos. I love her style and her taste. She's got some organizing videos as well. I would say her channel is a little bit of home decor, lifestyle, organization. She's just really wonderful. So I hope you guys will go and check her out. She is trying to build her channel right now, and she and her husband have a beautiful story. And Leslie has a really, really good reason for wanting to build her channel so that hopefully she can make more of an income with that. So please just go check her out. I can't say enough about her and her channel. She has a beautiful daughter that also has a channel as well. So I will let you guys go over there and check Leslie out. She does have links to her daughter's videos as well. So I'm gonna put a little photo of her homepage for her channel, and then we will be jumping into the tutorial. So thanks again, everyone, for sticking with us and following along. We love and appreciate you all, and I hope you enjoy this DIY video. So with that being said, let's get into it. Here is the 4-post bed that we are going to be painting in this tutorial. As I said, I purchased it at a yard sale last summer. I paid $40 for it, and I'm really excited to give it a makeover. Here are the products we're going to use in this tutorial. We are going to use TSP to clean the bed. I buy this by the gallon, so I've just used an extra spray bottle to mix it. We are going to be using Dixie Belle paints. We are going to use Hurricane Gray. I have a 32-ounce jar here, but we will not use all of it for this project. We are going to be using the color Cotton as well. Again, we will not be using the full 16 ounces. We are going to use Best Dang Wax in Grunge Gray. My flat 4-inch brush, an angled brush. You don't need to use the angled brush, but my daughter's going to help me. That's why we have both out. The Wooster foam brush we will use to apply our sealer later on in the video. Our continuous spray bottle. Some of these shop paper towels, I love these because they are lint-free. Our polyacrylic sealer in matte finish. A microfiber cloth. I picked these up at the dollar store. So what I am doing now is I am going to spray down the bed and clean it with the TSP, and then my daughter is going to come along behind me and rinse the TSP off. As you can see, I'm having a little problem with my spray bottle right now, but here we go. So you're going to wipe your project down really well with the TSP, rinse it really good and let it dry, and then you can start with the painting process. Sorry, I forgot to show you two other items that we are going to need. We are going to need an inexpensive chip brush and a stencil brush, any type that works for you. Again, I do have some of these items in my Amazon shop and linked below. Now that we have the bed completely wiped down with the TSP, rinsed and dried, we are going to start painting. We have poured our paint into some of these styrofoam bowls from the Dollar Tree. And what we are going to do is moisten the brush with the continuous spray bottle and get it slightly damp. I'm also spraying a little bit onto the paint that is in the bowl. This just makes the chalk paint go on a lot easier. It extends it a little bit and gives you a little more time to work with it. So we are going to start putting our Hurricane Gray down as our base, and we are going to paint the entire bed with this color. I know it looks like the footboard is resting right on the carpet, but it is not. I have these little movers underneath them so that the footboard is well up off of the carpet, and I can paint along the bottom of the foot without getting any paint on the rug. My daughter started helping me paint last summer, and she does a really good job, and I am so lucky to have her helping me on this project. I have wrapped my 4-inch brush in a wet paper towel because I am going to go in with this more tapered pointed brush to get into the detail work that is up on the headboard. These 3 brushes that I just showed actually come as a set, and I will have them linked below. You can find them in my Amazon shop. I just gave the brush a spritz with the continuous spray bottle to dampen it, and I've applied my paint to it. And I'm just going to go along up in the detailed areas of this headboard. This brush makes this work super simple. Sorry, I'm kind of in the way and you can't really see what I'm doing, but it really is great for applying paint to detail. My son Rowan has asked if he can help us, and we are thankful for all of the help we can get. So he has never chalk painted before, but he is doing an amazing job, and it only takes telling him once how to do something, and he gets it and takes care of business. So hopefully we should have this completely covered in no time. Well, we got the entire bed covered with the hurricane gray. Sorry for the mess in the background, but we're a work in progress here. I love the detail on this bed, and the next technique that we do will really help to bring this detail out. We are going to be using that chip brush I showed you in order to apply the next paint color, which is going to be the cotton. I have poured my white paint in the color cotton into a styrofoam bowl. I'm going to be using that chip brush. I have a paper towel, and what I will be doing is dipping the brush into the paint and just kissing the tips of the bristles into the paint. I'm going to slightly wipe the bristles off onto the bowl, and then what I'm going to do is brush them off onto the paper towel. This is more of a dry brushing technique that I will be doing over the top of the gray to bring out the detail in this bed. So as you can see in this clip, I've already covered most of the headboard. I'm just going in where the detail was along the top here and adding my white using the same dry brush technique. And in this next clip, I will show you more of a close-up working on one of the posts on the footboard. All right, so I showed you guys previously how I'm just dipping the bristles of the brush into the cotton colored paint with my chip brush, and I am going to wipe most of that off into the bowl or along the edge of the bowl, and then I am going to blot it off onto the paper towel and then start applying the paint using long continuous strokes over this detailed area. And what I will do is I like to start out with minimal paint because I can always add more. It's a little bit tougher to take it away. So I'm just going to continue with this same method over this post until I get the look that I am going for. Now that the bed is completely covered with the white paint in the color cotton, I'm going in with the polyacrylic sealer in matte finish using my Wooster foam brush, and I am going to be applying the sealer to the entire bed. And I will probably do 3 coats on this, and as I've shown in previous paint videos, when you're applying the sealer, you want to use long, even strokes back and forth. Try not to do short brush strokes because then you will have, those brush strokes will show in your finish. So long sweeping strokes, and we'll completely cover this 3 times and be ready to move on to the next step. I like to allow my sealer to dry for about an hour in between each coat, and I normally don't work out of the can, but there is just enough left in this can to complete the bed project. That is the only reason why I'm working out of the can. Normally I would put the sealer into one of those styrofoam bowls from the Dollar Tree and work out of the bowl as opposed to the can, because you don't want to contaminate the sealer in the can while working on a project. When applying sealer over really detailed areas, such as this on the post, you're going to want to be really careful to make sure that the sealer doesn't pool around these detailed areas. So I'm still using nice even brush strokes, and then I'm going in and picking up any sealer that is trying to pool in the cracks and crevices. Now that my third coat of sealer has dried completely, we are going to go in with the Best Dang Wax in Grunge Gray. I am using a stencil brush. I've got a paper towel, and as you can see, I'm going to blot the brush into the wax. The wax is pretty soft, and then I'm going to wipe the excess off onto the paper towel. And what I'm going to do is I really want to go in to the cracks and crevices around all this detail, just so that it will pop a little bit more. So I am going to apply the wax, and then what I will do is take my shop towel and wipe the excess off, and then I will go in and buff the areas where I am going to be leaving some of that wax. I will let the wax dry before I go around with the rag and buff these areas where the wax has been applied. I just wanted to take a second and show you just how much paint was used out of each of these jars. This is the 32-ounce Hurricane Gray, and this was brand new, so this was a coat over the entire bed. The cotton I used in the previous video on the dresser, as well as what I did on the bed. So as you can see, I didn't use much out of either container. 8-ounce containers would have been perfect for this project. All right, so the bed is complete. I really love how it turned out. The room is starting to come together. I need to do a few more things before we do a full room tour, but I wanted to give you a close-up of the paint finish and how the detail pops with the added gray wax. And I really love how my all white bedding looks with the white bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this paint tutorial. I hope you will stick with us and follow along for more master bedroom projects and the big master bedroom and bathroom reveal tour that will be coming soon. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to join us on this creative journey, you can hit that red subscribe button along with the notification bell and select all, and you'll be notified each time we upload a new video. You can also follow us on social media, on Facebook and Instagram. The links are below. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.